Hello everyone, this is Juan Sarmiento. Today is Wednesday, January the 29th. Okay, let's get started by taking a look at the performance on our account. We are still underwater. It's getting a little better. The market seems to be topping out, but I might be wrong on that, but it looks like to me that we are correcting, all right? Uh, Whether this is going to turn into a bear market will depend. I would keep a close look on the Ichimoku cloud and the stock movement. So keep an eye on that, depending on how this is the support area. Use the Ichimoku cloud on the study set, if you will, and that will give you a very good idea. Here under studies, you can add a study and look for Ichimoku, starting with an I, I-C-H-I, and that's a Japanese study. Let's see, you can type here probably. Better yet, just go to the studies, edit studies, and here it is, Ichimoku. You can type it here, Ichi, and that add as a study. Learn about it, read about it. There is plenty of information in the internet. That's one of my favorite technical analysis tools. So, I recommend it, but look at it and see what you think. And the cloud acts as a support. And so that's where the market may be going after a long road here, a long rally. It might come down to that point, right? And then bounces back up. A little or a lot, maybe. Okay, never mind. Let's just keep on going here. That's just a piece of information you might be benefiting from. That's the Ichimoku cloud. All right, so let's go to our monitor tab, and here P&L, percent P&L. So we have, for example, deer is 112%. Oh, that sounds interesting. That means that we have double our money. Okay, let's go to the trade tab and look for all products, DE. And here is our trade. Let's go to the Analyze tab instead, DE. Okay, here's where we are. We started with a $200 investment, and we have already exceeded that. Our profit is $225. So, hey, let's take our profit, right? We have, this is to February 21, so there's quite a few days, 23 days to expiration there. Let's take a look at the chart. And I set this line as a support, the previous low here, and it broke below it very nicely. So I was right to have held onto that, right? And now we could take our profit, couldn't we? There is another point here of support, and that has been broken as well. It doesn't let go. There. Yeah, it barely broke through this previous low, which makes another support point. Okay, so I would say we should take our profits before earnings comes. And how much more are we going to make? Well, $75, but it would take quite a while for that to happen. You can move your break-even point here. Is here. I'd say let's get out of it, okay? You can stay on it. I wouldn't blame you if you did. Okay, I just want to take my profits when I can. So we are closing. This is a long put spread, so we're gonna close it like this. I put my mid price here rather than the natural. Okay, and so that makes it a little harder to fill, but if it feels great, okay, let's do that. Bye. Then that's Deere. Caterpillar is still 75%. Let's take a look at Caterpillar. So Deere, as you can see, still to report earnings, but Caterpillar did. No, it's about to report earnings, and that's on the 31st before the market opens, and today is 29th, so we could close this tomorrow, or and we wouldn't have time to close it the day after because that's when they. So I want to play it defensively so that if there's an earnings bounce, I'm already out. Since we have the profits, there's no need for us to go over the earnings. So let's just close that too. And this is a short call spread, so we're going to close it by buying it back. Great. Anyone else? AT&T. Very good profit today. And we have $22, that's 69%. Let's take a look at what happened to T. They reported earnings, didn't they? And the stock fell. That is exactly what I want to be. I happen to be I held through the earnings because I wasn't making much money, and then suddenly I'm making money. Let's go to the Analyze tab and click on that plus, and how much money can we make if we hold until February the 21st? An additional $60. And how much longer before that? 23 days. I think is aggressively bearish. I think my view is that it's going to go much lower. So we can keep that for at least a couple of days more, wouldn't you think? Okay. Then there is Nike, and all others are less than 30%. So we're going to keep it at that, right? The others, we'll wait until they become more profitable. Okay, here are my candidates for today. XHB. And of course, this is a contrarian. The stock is in a fresh new high recently. And this is what I want to enter. It's 4 lots. It's because the volatility is quite low, we can afford more lots, but with more lots come more commissions. Not a whole lot, but just so you keep that in mind. I'm risking $300 to make $492 if I'm lucky. This is an ETF. I think it's Home Builders. Yeah, you can click on fundamentals, and that is showing me who are the participants. We have names like Lennar, DR Horton, Poultry Group. Those are familiar. Home Depot also is considered home building because of what they do. Toll Brothers, I recognize. Whirlpool Corporation, Lowe's. So it's talking about not only the home builders, but the stores and the makers of home appliances, I guess. I think that's what Whirlpool is. Okay, let's do that, okay? That's the trade. I'm risking. There is a call spread, short call spread, and my strike prices are $2 apart. And okay, so let's enter that. Confirm and send. And the other is Adobe, ADBE. You're all familiar with Adobe. It's a software company. And has been outperforming the market in a remarkable way, but I think that it's run its course. And here's my trade. I'm risking $235 to make $265. And we are $5 apart on the strike prices. I'm asking for a credit spread, call, or short spread. And looks pretty good to me. Okay, I'm risking, yeah, I mentioned that. So let's confirm and send. And that's about it. Folks, I think it's quite evident that we have been very patient. We have had weeks and weeks of underwater, but I think that we have finally turned the table. And so, ironic that I'm still entering bearish trades. There is no bullish trades that I can think of. Let's take a look at eBay reported earnings today. And it's about to expire, so I think we're going to let that go. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
For this video. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Once you have done that, be sure to also click on the bell so you get a notification of future videos coming up in this channel. Be sure also to click like if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to share it with your friends and family. Thank you very much. Don't forget to visit www.putgoldgenie.com. Then go and subscribe. You could simply subscribe as a visitor. It is free, and you would have access to several videos of interest for traders. You would be directed to this registration page. It is free. Once you have subscribed as a visitor, feel free to go to the tutorials and select the free videos. These are videos of general interest for all traders. Thank you very much.